And good morning, Rob. I see you're first in line there. Good morning. Morning to everyone else. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. The kettle just how do we say, just overran its time a little bit. So I had to get some coffee. Hope you guys have got some as well. Nice to see you again. Sorry about yesterday. And next week is my second last Saturday that I won't be in my normal position. So next Saturday is a problem again, and I believe it's the one day after. So it's like 3 Saturdays in a row. But we'll catch up on the Sundays. So welcome. Good morning, Alex. Hello, Marius, Scotsman, and Andrew. Goeiemôre almal. Nice to see all of you. Right, so let's see what's spotting in this place. Amsterdam traffic, Skymatix 001, ready for push and start. Let's go. Before start procedure. Where's my pushback? Did it go away now? Oh, it just didn't even happen. I think it's because the other services are still connected. I want to get out of here before the other guys.
All the doors and hatches are closed.
There we go.
I am ready to connect.
Yeah, move your backside. Morning, Wycliffe. Hello, Sid. There we go.
Start procedure complete.
Damn it. Come on, move it. Morning, Andy. Yeah, I got it the other day already, like 2 days before it was published on Facebook that it was available. I saw it come through on Kankrafters Updater. The only thing that's not working is just that button in the Zibomod.
Connected and the bypass pin inserted. Go ahead and release parking brake.
Go. Oh, come on.
Starting with the pushback.
Now I don't want to be rude. Now. I wanted to beat Uncle John, as you could hear, but it didn't. No, it's normal, Rob. The moment the CG changes, you need to redo. What's Uncle John doing? All right, okay, well, there we go. Gives me my chance to go. Start number 2 engine. Why is this not working? Now the yoke is completely not seen. Oh, there we go. Start number 2 engine. Start number 2 engine. Come, Linda.
Starting number 2.
I don't know what happened to Uncle John, but he gave me a break there. Yeah, so the moment the CG changes in the aircraft, your weight and balance is linked to it, as well as your cameras. That is an old explain issue. And the moment that happens, you have to change your views. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you, Uncle John.
Amsterdam traffic, Skymatix 459, ready push and start, Delta 23.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Yeah, Wycliffe, it's rather easy, but a lot of guys complained. So I did put
complete, set parking brake.
I did put the minus 89 thing in there so the guys could, just create their Lua scripts or do whatever they needed to do just to move backwards, because that's all that happened. It's just it moved backwards. So yeah, you see, this is the 3rd time it's happened already in the 8 years we've been doing this. And for me, it's like old hat. I don't even think of it anymore, but obviously I had to apologize to the guys because what's obviously old hat for me isn't the old hat for everybody. We should have had it in the release notes. Morning, Luigi.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Okay, the tow is
Before,
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right, and we will see you next
before
time.
taxi
Have a nice flight.
procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Morning, sure.
Ready for before taxi procedure.
Right. Guys, I did log a ticket with JarDesign to have them look at Linda again. For those of you that have noticed, she's not working all that great with the new Zibo.
Procedure complete.
So
I am ready for before taxi checklist.
that's also going to happen. Amsterdam traffic Skymatix 001, taxi holding point runway 24 via Charlie Alpha, and it appears to be Bravo.
Taxi lights on.
Yeah, that sounds like great fun. Hey, Wycliffe.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff. Horizontal stabilizer trimmer not set for takeoff.
Ooh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oops, I went the wrong way. I need to turn around now.
Skymatix 459, ready to taxi runway.
Now, Uncle Johnny is not going to like this. You see, now he's going to push in front of me. Yeah, I'm watching you. Anyway, there he got his wishes. Yeah, it's a bit of fun in the morning. Damn it, I was so close to beating him, and then he still crept in because I was stupid. I'm going to take that one. Let's see. He's probably still going to beat me. Yeah, he's still going. Yeah, go-kart racing, man. Why is this thing so erratic? Wow. Where's he going? Is he actually getting on the runway now? Oh, he's not on the runway. Amsterdam traffic Skymatix 001, taking off runway 24. He's not on the runway. You see, it's confusing. Now I'm going to beat him.
Stabilized. Approaching. 2-4.
Yeah, he's on the wrong runway. Take off.
Takeoff thrust set.
You just click our little button there.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
Yeah, classic mistake. I tell you what, this was funny. This was a good stream. Just already, just a bit of laughs.
Rotate. Positive rate. TARA mode set.
This is funny.
Acceleration altitude.
I'm going to laugh about this one for a while. Hello, Krister. I don't mind the phone number. We beat Uncle John.
Runway 6459, holding short to Sierra 64, runway 24.
Approaching transition.
Yeah, all the evidence is there. I mean, we're not going to get away. Yeah, Marius, now that you mentioned that, there was an incident the other day that McTrying showed me where in the real world somebody landed like that with literally 220 kilograms remaining. I'm not sure if you're referring to the same incident. I can't remember if it was Ryanair, but I remember there was an incident McTrying showed me.
Flaps up and set.
But in the defense, in fact, I think it was not Ryanair. It was one of the other airlines. But in their defense, they did everything correctly according to the book. It was all the go-arounds and all the holding patterns that they had to fly that literally destroyed them. You know, the weather just wasn't good to them, you know, to come and land initially. I must see if I can find that info quickly. Show you guys. Where did he put it? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here's the article. This is real world, eh? Real world. I'm going to put it in here for you guys just now. Check that link. Marius, as a matter of interest, let me tell you what happened to us one day. We were flying Mango down to Cape Town from Lanseria. When we took off, we were delayed with a few minutes because the ILS was inop and there was fog. Then we took off eventually, a couple of minutes later. Then we had to hold at Erdas. We were holding for like 45 minutes. Then they diverted us to Port Elizabeth because at that point in time, Langebaanweg was full of all the international big heavy guys and George was full already. I tell you what, I don't know how much fuel we had left when we landed in PE. It was a fantastic day, wonderful, heavenly experience. But I tell you what, if I know from experience afterwards that we had 9,000 kilograms to start the flight with, you know, so we had some spare, you know, so we were okay. But, you know, at that point in time, we didn't know. And I tell you what, we came into PE, and we sat there for like an hour or two on that apron waiting, you know, for the fog to lift. That was an interesting day. Right, there we go. So there's our leader for today. That's Kevin, and then it's me, and Uncle John should be next. There's Uncle John.
Roll traffic, Skymatix 459, taking off runway 24.
Zibomod Changelog, VA Flight T8, lining up at waiting runway 24.
Yeah, I've muted it because it's like a train station here at my house this morning. My wife and kids are going out with her sister and husband, and I'm streaming, and then I'm going to learn again. Got a bit of studying work to do and do some other homework, and then so I'm not going with. Not this time. So yeah, the mic gets muted when it gets hectic. Yeah, it happens. How's it, Jacob? Hope you're okay. Yeah, I've noticed that, but it's in all the weather apps, right? All of them
Come back, taking off runway 24.
have good days and bad days. Huh? This coffee is nice. Sorry, I forgot my mic was not muted at that one moment. Hope you guys are enjoying your coffee as well. Well, thanks, Scotsman. For those of you that joined late, yesterday was like the third last Saturday I won't be here. Next Saturday, I won't be here either. And then I'm not sure if it's the actual following Saturday or one thereafter, but I know there's one, there's basically two more that I need to get through. Yeah, so if I get through the next two, we're okay. We can stream again like usual. As far as I know, I don't have anything else planned from my side. No, there's no news today. I'm just enjoying myself a little bit. What I can tell you maybe is Zibo said he'll look into this issue where this little icon is not working. Better push back, because he was quite surprised when I said to him that it's not working. You know, I mean, in his way he responded to me, I could see he didn't work on it. He said he'll go check because, you know, maybe something changed in the X-plane. He doesn't know. He said he'll go check for that one to see if that one works. And then obviously we had other discussions. And there are a couple of other things that he needs to attend to, like for instance the safe flight situation and things like that. But he's well aware. When he's ready, when he's got time, he'll do it. He'll fix it up. I don't know, Scotsman. I don't really have weather to test it with. I'll have to go and set up some weather somewhere. No idea, Jacob. No idea about that. I don't think anybody's paying attention to top of descent issues right now. Mine is turning. See, Jacob, when it comes to things like that, okay, until the real pilots complain, I don't pay attention to it. And, I mean, nobody else is complaining. I mean, it's literally just you saying it's in the wrong place. But who knows? I don't know. I never used the mathematical model to try and figure it out to see how close it is or not. I don't know. So until Sasso or Alex or one of the other real pilots actually complain about it, I don't think it's going to be very important to worry about it right now. There's other things we need to fix first.
F4 traffic, Skymatix 465 departing runway 24.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it doesn't go to minus. That's interesting. Well, to be honest, in the way it's modeled, remember that's reflecting a altitude. How are you going to see underground? What is significant underground? So in my opinion, at this moment with the limited knowledge I have, that is correct. That is actually correct because that is ground level. I mean, there is no weather underground that is of any bearing to the system.
1000 to level off.
Morning, William. Yeah, because the CG has changed, trim is out. I did log the ticket. We'll wait for Eugenie to come back to us. No, the tilt works when you are in manual mode, and it is not actually a tilt. Remember, tilt is gone. It's history. There is no such thing as a tilt. What it does is it gives you an altitude slice. And on the altitude slice that you're looking at, it looks at plus 4,000 foot and minus 4,000 foot. And that 0 represents ground level. That's, you know, the physical dirt under your feet. So there's no point in it going into the minus. You know, so if you have it on 1,000, it's obviously looking at 1,000 foot. If you've got it on 360, like we've got it now, oh, it's at 3.4 according to this one, but anyway, it's supposed to pick up we're at 3.5. So, you know, it's now looking at 4,000 above and 4,000 below. So you're looking at 380 and 300. See, so it's an altitude. It's not, or a flight level, whatever you want to call it. I call it altitude because, you know, not dependent on QNH. So it's altitude, and 0 is ground. Yeah, Jacob, it could be. It could be just a graphical thing. I don't have to convince you. That's how it is. It's an altitude slice. It's got nothing to do with tilting. Tilting is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Just go read the documentation that I gave and then go check the actual manufacturer's documentation. It works on altitude slices. It's got nothing to do with a tilt anymore. You can't tilt the radar in the dome. It just doesn't work anymore. It looks at altitude slices. And then what it does is it combines all the information it gets externally as well. Because remember, the data links are now active. Right? So it combines all the information it's got and gives you what is on the altitude. You can't go below ground 0. By the way, there was a joke that I can tell you also. My one friend that I studied with many, many years ago, when he used to go flying, his mom always said to him, please don't crash. And he always used to say to her, don't worry, Mom, I can't go lower than the ground level. You know, that was his witty little response there. No, it used to go to minus because it was incorrect, Scotsman. It was wrong. It's not supposed to do that. So in the evolution of fixing this thing to be realistic, the minus fell away because you don't get weather underground. You know, it just doesn't work that way. So in other words, it was wrong, now it's right. No worries. No, no, you're not yet. Okay, thanks, Krister. Yeah, I don't know when this 4,000 thing, RDR 4,000, whatever it's called, came into effect. But yeah, it's a brand new idea, way of doing things. Almost in Luxembourg. Yeah, no worries. Well, Krista, to be honest, it took me a few days to get the word tilt out of my vocabulary because I was also so used to using that word. I confused myself. I've also just realized something else. I think the other guys are all using a plan that probably came from SimBrief. I'm using the one in the VA, and I see we're not even close to each other here. We are way out. Look where I'm at, and look where the other trainees actually doing their story. I mean, that must be a SimBrief thing. Okay, gents, I'm in between ATC here. I just quickly need to go downstairs for a minute. I'll be back in, I don't know, 5 minutes. So if you need a coffee break, run quickly. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Michael, good morning. Hello, so yeah, guys, the camera views is like always. This is the third time it's happened. It's not really new. You guys just need to change and adapt to the new CG. Thank you, Sasso. Good morning. What do you mean no explain sounds? My mixer shows me that it's pumping it this side. Anybody else can't hear it? My one shows it's pushing it out. Yeah, there's nobody in Discord. Sasso just sent me a message. He's not physically with me. He's obviously watching on the TV. He showed it to me, a picture. I don't know about the explain sounds. Everything is on my side. Is there anybody else that can't hear it? Michael, we just discussed it like a minute ago. Just go up in the chat, you'll see it. That is how it works. The moment that the CG changes in the aircraft, the viewpoint changes. So you need to update your viewpoints, your cameras. Extremely silent. I don't know. Okay, see, that's what I'm asking. That's strange. My thing is pumping it out here. Let me go to the settings. Let me go and refresh the settings. Audio. Settings. Okay, how's that? Better? I've got it on top volume on my side. Nothing I'm going to do this side is going to make it sound better unless it's linked to the actual volume, and then my family is going to murder me. Yeah, it's not linked to anything on my side. It's supposed to be normal. Only thing that is a problem is the external sounds. When I go external, I'm going to blast everybody. See, if I make it louder than that, then I can't hear myself think. Okay, well, I've done what I could. started up the stream on my mobile phone, and the freaking external sorry, now I'm talking to myself here on stream. The actual sound in the cockpit is there. I don't understand it. It's loud. It's strange. Strange. I don't know. I don't know how to boost it anymore. Must be honest. I've pulled all the sliders to the far right. There's nothing I can pull anymore. Let's try in sonar. I'm gonna just quickly try one more thing and see if we put it into sonar. And then we blast sonar a bit. Let's see. See, the moment I lift it in sonar, it blasts the hell out of me here in my office. Then I can't think. I might have an answer. I've been playing between the actual hardware and the sonar add-on. How's that? Is that better? So let's do this. Let's lift the Realtek a little bit more. Okay, how's that? For me, in my office, this is extremely loud now. My family will never allow me to run it this loud. They've just left, so now I don't worry, but we'll have to check with the next stream again as well then, because this is going to be a problem in the house. Strange that I just can't boost it behind the scenes. Yeah, must be Scotsman. Is it still okay? I mean, I have to find like a happy place, otherwise my family is really going to be upset. Where it's at right now, this will be my happy place. But if you need it a little bit more, I can go maybe up 2 notches, you know, but yeah. That's 4 notches up. I don't know, man. I would have thought that one would be able to run the mixer, you know, and just pull the background sound up a little bit. Okay. This is not easy. It's so strange. Okay, I've got a question. Okay, is it not just a question of my voice actually being too loud, and you turning your volume down to have my voice at acceptable level, and then what happens is that kills the engine sound? Shouldn't I lower my voice to be more in line with the engine sound, and then when you turn the volume up, you turn up both of them? Because that's what I'm thinking at this moment. Let me do that. Let's experiment a little bit. Right, okay. So I've pulled my voice slider down. Okay. So try see if you lift the volume now, if my voice isn't more in line with the engine sounds kind of a volume.
Ready for descent procedure.
I know, Christer, now I know about your side. Turn the X-plane down now. Yeah, you see. All right. Now you need to tell me when to stop. How's the X-plane now? Is the X-plane too much? Is it too little? Must I pull it back up again? All right, and now I'm very quiet. Yeah, okay, but the idea, Dave, is now you turn the volume up and then you turn both the engine sounds and my voice up. Still can't you explain? No, man. My voice is almost in line with my engine sounds now. Wycliffe, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know if that's maybe then a YouTube edit. I don't know. Because my mixer shows me it's pumping. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go back to my stream myself. Let's listen. Well, gentlemen, I'm listening to myself here on the YouTube app on my Android phone, and it's loud. I'm loud. I don't know that. I don't understand it. Yeah, well, I've just pulled one slider. That was the engine sliders. Okay, let me go listen. Okay, I just want to count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My microphone is actually blocking out the sound from my phone. It's out. The engine's out. My microphone is the sound from my phone. It's out. The engine's okay. That was the YouTube stream where I was speaking just now. It's funny. It lets my voice through, but you can't see any movement when I play the engine sounds. This is enough to drive me to drink.
Approach top of descent.
Okay, Christer, I'm going to boost my voice a little bit again. All right, is that better for you now? I haven't done anything for top of descent because I've been fighting with Uncle John in the background. He's upset that I'm not using the same route as they are, but I'm just using the one that's in the VA. He obviously got one from SimBrief, you know, so I'll have to check his route again in future, seems. So there's top of descent. Let's get all the plannings and stuff sorted. $1099. That is still correct. That is still correct. All right. Okay. Good. So you see, just shooting in the dark, it's okay. My fingers out. Yeah. Pulling my finger too. Thank you, Christer. All right, well, I'm going to leave it as that then. Let's accept that as acceptable. There's 3,000. Yeah, okay, good. Now, as long as you're happy, Christer, then I'm also happy. I'm going to go for 2. We want to roll through 346. $346. Yeah, and Uncle John is still upset. I'll check his route next time, see what he's on about. I'll fix it for him before he publishes it. something like that. One 026. Okay, well, let's do a flyby quick. Here's the X camera flyby as well. Oh, look at these mountains. How pretty is that? Route frequencies, minimum courses, all of PFD, including QNH standby, barrows, set, BRFs done. Yeah, and the stretch wings, hey, Christer. Right, okay, sorry, I was just still playing with the audio. How does it sound now? Can we just get your guys' agreement on this? Because what I did find is my actual hardware speakers was turned up to the max. That's why it's so loud. So I'm turning that down. Yeah, I was changing it a little bit. So please tell me what it sounds like now. Christer? Problem is, if I change it too much, it's going to be out for you guys. So now it's like where it used to be, but it's very loud in the house. My family is going to freak out. Alright, okay, then, okay. Hopefully that's good. We'll keep it at that. I'll go have a listen afterwards as well. Just make sure it's reasonable for me too, because my biggest concern is just what happens when the family comes back. It's nice now that they're not here and I can do what I want, but next week they're back. Or even tonight they're back. Got it, Jacob, got it. Yeah, we're gonna have a struggle because here on my side it's loud. It's really loud. I have to turn it down so that I can physically live in the space, you know. Other than that, I don't know what to say because I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. What? Uncle John is very upset today. Shame. Don't worry, Uncle John. I'll fall in line next time. Yeah, I don't know. You guys will have to check your site. For me, when I listen to my stream on my phone, it sounds cool. Christer says it's cool. Some of the other guys says it's cool. Some of you guys say no, it's not good. I don't know, man. By the way, Wycliffe, you asked me earlier. I don't know if I did answer you because it was a bit busy, but I'm using Streamlabs OBS for the broadcasting. But let's see where the other guys are. Otherwise, what I'll do, just to accommodate these moaners. No. There's enough room and space. I'm going to just keep high speed until I can't anymore. Ooh, what's happening here? Tower. Right. Okay. I'll keep high speed until I can land. Might even take a shortcut there, just to allow the flow of the thing to happen. Yeah, we'll see now, Christer. Yeah, Christopher, I don't think it's about right and wrong. If you're comfortable doing it that way, enjoy it. You know, whatever works for you. I just cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these waypoints.
680, thank you for flying. Bye bye.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Landing switch on, yep.
Approaching transition.
Andrew, I'm using XP Realistic to get all the vibrations and things going, eh? You have to have something
Transition
like
level.
XP Realistic
Ready
for that.
approach checklist.
I think it's now included in the explain views as well. I'm speaking under correction because I don't use it, but it might be. Just ask around. Somebody will be able to tell you. Yeah, we are coming in very fast. It's a good recovery. Yeah, I love it. I can't fly without it. Otherwise, it's just too dead for me. I mean, then it really feels like a computer game. Right, anticipation cues on the correct sides and altitude. Yeah. Right, we are 17 nautical miles out, so I can't really go too much slower. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to speed up. Let's go. We'll keep the flaps, but we'll just speed up a little bit. We don't interfere with Kevin there. Kevin, if he goes the full route, he's got, what did we say, 7 extra waypoints anyway. The streaming software that I'm using to get from the information from my computer onto YouTube, that's the streaming software, and it's called Streamlabs OBS. Alright, okay, so now we can, on that speed brake, we've got the brake set. Linda, you've got the lights, cabin secure. Let's check. Very foggy. We'll call him at 10 miles. Power usually starts at about 10 miles. We'll let him know we're on our way. Yeah, there's no one else. Even close. Go to 180.
1000 to level off.
Malpensa Tower, good morning. Skymatix 001 inbound on the ILS runway 35 right.
Skymatix 001, good morning. Clear to land runway 35 right, wind is calm.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land 35 right, Skymatix 01.
Radio altimeter.
Thank you, Scotsman.
Malpensa, buongiorno, Alpine 34 kilo with you, stand 104, radio check.
Right, though, let's start slowing down. We can actually find that's fine.
$349 kilo, buongiorno, radio 5.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Alpine 349 kilo, ready to copy clearance.
Alpine 349 kilo,
Ready for
stand by
landing
1 second.
checklist.
Roger.
Yeah, visibility isn't good. I think visibility is 4,000. Last time I checked the meter. You can see a little bit of the ground. We should be okay for the landing, but right ahead it's still nice and milky.
Approaching 3-5
There's the trees and stuff coming through.
Kilo ready for copy clearance.
Ready to copy clearance, Alpine 349 kilo.
Alpine 349 kilo, you are clear to Olbia via the FAR 5 Yankee departure,
500.
Lago 5 uniform transition, runway 17 left, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 3665.
300.
Via to Olbia, Farag 5 Yankee departure, Lago 5 uniform transition, runway 17 left, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 3665, Alpine 349 kilo.
100.
Alpine 349 kilo, read that correct, contact me when ready for pushing first.
20.
It knows
Thank you, Alpine 349 kilo.
drifting a little bit, but anyway.
Speed break up. Reverse
I
unlock.
just pulled a little bit too hard. I forgot Twkster said one of the things he did was he increased the power on the elevator. And you can see I haven't got much practice on the new setting.
60 knots. Yet. Great landing.
Yeah, no, I
You are
just need to
professional.
get control over this tiller. I think I need to recalibrate the tiller because the slightest movement makes me go wide, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just off here. Yeah, this tiller is very sensitive. I'm going to have to recalibrate it. Malpensa Tower, Skymatix 001. We have vacated the runway at Echo.
Skymatix 001, taxi to stand 451 via Echo Mike, then cross runway 17 right on Echo Whiskey, taxi via Whiskey and Papa.
Stand 451 via Echo Mike will cross runway 17 right. Then we will use a Whiskey and call you when we get stuck. Thank you so much, Skymatix 001. Okay, there's 452. So 451 cannot be too far away from that one. There's 452. Where's 451? 351, 452. Huh? Shout if you see it before me. I don't see a 451. That was Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, go ahead.
So I do not see a 451. I see a 452, 454, 456, 458, but no 451 on my charts.
Skymatix 001, the stand 451 is on the left on the 452. You can taxi to the stand 452 if you like to.
Thank you, sir. I just don't want to upset you. So let's see. I'm going to get close. Thank you. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Alpine 349 kilo.
Alpine 349 kilo, push and start approve, QNH 1026.
1026, push start approved, Alpine 349 kilo.
After landing procedure complete.
I just zoomed in on the Navigraph charts. I found it there. It's from my perspective, it's on the right hand side of 452, but I hear what the ATC guy says. He's obviously looking at it from his perspective.
Tower, good morning, Skymatix 04.
Bye, Christer.
ILS 35 right, and we are 27 miles out.
Skymatix 04, continue approach runway 35 right, and contact me 10 miles before runway.
Continue approach and we'll contact you 10 miles, says Skymatix 04.
Approaching 17 right.
Jacob, one of the things he did ask is for the feedback. So you need to speak to him there on the forum, okay? Because obviously he's made it for a certain cockpit set of controls, and he was worried about it being a little bit too strong. And the only way he's going to know is if we get feedback. We need the feedback. Right, so we're looking for kilo 8. So be kilo 9. November, yes. Okay. And the next one. This is Papa. Okay. Yeah. Right, so 451 should just be here. First one is 451. It's supposed to be. We have to actually go from that side. We need to go from that side and then come in here. Yeah, let's see. Yep.
Skymatix 001, you were supposed to taxi on Papa, then Yankee.
Yeah, I've noticed, sorry.
On Kilo, then right on Yankee. And stand 451.
I can't transmit same time. No problem, so I figured my problem out. I'm just quickly gonna just turn like this and then go in there.
No worries, 001.
DG 3848, hello, I've said. Today is the day of mixed success when it comes to taxiing and getting to the right places. There it is. 4, 5, 1.
Ready for taxi, Alpine 3 kilos.
Alpine 349 Kilo, taxi to holding point Alpha Bravo, runway 17 left via Alpha.
Holding point Alpha Bravo, runway 17 left via Alpha, Alpine 349 Kilo.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
VATSIM works pretty nice on X-Plane. You must just install the correct client and get it going correctly. Ask some support. I'm pretty sure some of the guys will help you. Shutdown procedure. Oh, that's the wrong button. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Skymatix 04, we are 10 miles out.
The thing with me is I continuously need to calibrate my system.
Skymatix 04, you're clear to land runway 35 right with this call.
This morning we discovered that my tiller, I'm using this one, this tiller. to do my steering on the ground is very sensitive, so that's why I'm just doing the calibration. You know, it's one of those things
Point Alpha Bravo,
I have to do.
349 kilo.
349 kilo, stand by Alpha Bravo for traffic inbound.
I don't use any VATSIM client. I'm flying on Iveo, but the client that you should use is something like Xpilot. Maybe some of the other VATSIM guys on stream can comment on that, but Xpilot is the one that I would use if I fly VATSIM.
Skymatix 047, continue approach runway 35 right, your number 2 by traffic.
Right, that is it. No, the tiller is part of my Bravo. I've got a Bravo throttle quadrant. I set up on that one.
Shutdown
This is
procedure
Linda.
complete.
This is from JarDesign. Linda from JarDesign.
Ready
You get it
for
from the
shutdown
org store.
checklist.
All right. Okay. So that's it. Nope, it's like $15 or $20, eh? But it's worth it. She just needs an update now since we've changed stuff in the Zibomod, but other than that, she's excellent. Good value for money. Yo, look at this fog closing in. Yeah, this is getting bad. Gentlemen, if you are using real-world weather, I suggest set up for a Cat 3 auto land. The visibility is busy dying in explain real-world weather, eh?
Yeah, I could see that as I'm coming in. I can still see the room.
Very misty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nico.
Gentlemen, I don't want to be funny. I'm sitting looking at this stream. We can't really see much. There's Uncle John coming in. We've got Uncle John and Laurie and Dave that still needs to come in, but we can hardly see you guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just stop the stream here because there's no point. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll try see you guys as soon as possible again. Have fun, everyone.